بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Dear students of السابع schools, today inshallah we are going to start Unit 8, Grade 7 to the max, Unit 8. The beginning will be listening and speaking activities of this unit. But before we start these listening and speaking activities, let's have an idea about this new unit. لنأخذ فكرة عن الوحدة الجديدة. As you see, Unit 8, Cultures around the world. Cultures around the world. ثقافات حول العالم. So we are going to know something about other countries and cultures of the world. سنتعرف على ثقافات العالم الأخرى. We have a few questions to discuss. Look at them. Number 1. Where can you meet foreigners? You know foreigners. أين يمكن أن تقابل أجانب? You can say, I can meet foreigners in historical places, في الأماكن السياحية التاريخية. I can meet foreigners in airports, في المطارات, and so on. What about question 2? What do people travel for? لماذا يسافر الناس? People travel for tourism, للسياحة. People travel for treatment, للعلاج. For education, للتعلم. For work, للعمل, and so on. You can give me more ideas. What about number 3? What is or are your country's popular food or foods? ما هو الطعام أو الأطعمة المشهورة في بلدك? Of course, we all know that Jordan is famous for mansaf. You can complete reading and discussing the other questions. Now let's move to the next part. As you see, this is a dialogue. We were talking about different cultures and the world and traveling. So, when we want to see the other cultures and countries, we need to travel لكي نشاهد أو نتعرف على الثقافات والدول الأخرى. علينا أن نسافر. This is a dialogue about traveling. A person is calling an airlines company. Let's listen to this dialogue. Then later we are going to answer some questions based on. ثم سنجيب على بعض الأسئلة التي تعتمد على هذا الحوار. Let's listen.
I'd like to confirm my flight. Read the dialogue in a role play with a partner. You are Jack Ford. Hello, Kuwaiti Airlines. Can I help you?
Hello, I'd like to confirm my flight, please.
May I have your name and flight number, please?
My name is Jack Ford, and my flight number is 374.
When will you be leaving?
On the 11th of November.
And your destination?
Beirut, Lebanon.
One moment, please. All right, your seat is confirmed, Mr. Ford. You'll be arriving in Lebanon at 4 p.m. local time.
Thank you. Can I pick up my ticket when I check in?
Yes, but please check in at least 1 hour before departure time.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Thank you for calling Kuwaiti Airlines. Enjoy your flight.
Okay. Now after listening to this dialogue, let's move to the next part. As you see, here we have some true-false questions based on the dialogue. Check them and try to answer them before I give you the right answers. Look, number 1, Mr. Jack Ford calls the airlines to confirm his flight. Is this true or false? 2. Jack Ford lives in Lebanon. Lives in Lebanon? and intends to travel to Kuwait. Is this true? According to the dialogue. 3. The reservation, you know reservation, الحجز، حجز الطيران. The reservation clerk confirmed the flight. clerk موظف أي موظف مكتبي نقول له أو نسميه بالإنجليزية clerk. The reservation clerk confirmed the flight to be on the 11th of May. هل هذا صحيح؟ The 11th of May. Check the dialogue. 4. Jack Ford will take his ticket on the plane. On the plane سيأخذ تذكرته وهو في الطائرة. 5. And the last question. The reservation clerk asked Mr. Ford to check his ticket 24 hours before the departure time. Remember, he said 24 hours. I hope that you have answered them well. Now I'll give you the correct answers. Look at this and compare your answers. Have you answered them well? So only number 1 is true. 2, 3, 4, 5 are false. They are not conforming with the dialogue. ليست متطابقة مع الحوار. Let's move to the next slide. As you see, this activity or this exercise, look. Unit 8. Jim and Ralph meet in a school summer camp. مخيم مدرسي صيفي. Jim is from a city. Ralph is from a village. Work out a dialogue. Work out يعني ألف من عندك. Work out a dialogue between them. إذن علينا أن نؤلف حوار بينهما، نتخيل حوار بينهما ابن المدينة وابن القرية. Highlighting the difference in culture. ونركز على الاختلافات الثقافية. ماذا يحب ابن المدينة في المدينة وماذا يحب ابن القرية في القرية. Why the people who live in cities like cities, and why the people who live in villages like villages. As you see, Jim started the dialogue. Hi, I am Jim. Where are you from? Try and think. You can write some sentences. Okay, I will give you my prompt, my own dialogue, and I want you to write something similar. You can change my sentences, or you can write a complete dialogue of your own. يمكن أن تغيروا عباراتي أو تكتبوا حوار بالكامل من عندكم. Check this. This is my dialogue, and it's up to you to write your own dialogue. Look at this. I will read my dialogue. Ralph, I'm from Addison Village. Addison is a village in New York in America. Jim, I'm from New York City. Ralph, I think cities are noisy. I don't like them. Jim, I like cities. You can find anything you want. As you see, everyone is showing why he likes his place. كل واحد منهما يظهر لماذا يحب مكانه ولا يحب المكان الآخر. City or village. Ralph, you can enjoy the nature in villages. Jim, but you can't find entertainment in villages. Entertainment التسلية والترفيه أكيد موجودة في المدن أكثر من القرى. Ralph, you can breathe fresh air in villages. Breathe, you can't تستنشق الهواء النقي. But you know, cities are polluted. المدن ملوثة. We are talking about advantages and disadvantages of villages and cities. Jim, I am used to living in my city. I am used to. أنا متعود على أن أعيش في المدينة. Ralph, you are right, and I am used to living in a village. أنت على حق فيما يخص تفكيرك، وأنا أيضا متعود أن أعيش في القرية. I want you to change my dialogue or to write your own dialogue, please. Let's move to the next slide. Here we have also a few questions. Look, they are free. And everyone can give his own answer. كل منا يمكن أن يعطي جوابه الخاص فيه. Look, number 1. How often do you travel by air? How often? كم مرة تسافر عادة بالجو by air بالجو أو بالطائرة. Number 2. What are some disadvantages of traveling by air? ما هي بعض المساوئ؟ You know, advantage محاسن, disadvantage مساوئ. مساوئ السفر بالجو أو بالطيران. And the last one, why do you think people should check in? You know, check in بمعنى يتفقد الحجز. يتفقد الحجز قبل السفر. Check in يتفقد. Why do you think people should check in 1 hour before departure time? على الأقل ساعة قبل وقت المغادرة. Departure time. وقت المغادرة. Okay, I will give you my own ideas, my own answers, and I want you to give me your own answers. أنا سأعطيكم أجوبتي وأطلب منكم أن تكتبوا الأجوبة الخاصة بكم. This is the homework. إذا تغيير الحوار السابق والإجابة على هذه الأسئلة هو واجبنا لهذا الدرس. These are the 2 parts of our homework. Look at my answers. Look at this. So, how often do you travel by air? Twice a year. Twice. 2 times. You know, in English we don't say 2 times, we say twice, but I'm explaining. لا نقول 2 times ولكنني أشرحها لكم. يجب أن تقول once, twice, ومن بعدها تقول 3 times وهكذا. 2. What are some disadvantages of traveling by air? I think it is expensive. متفقون جميعنا أنه غالي مكلف. 2. You have to keep sitting for a long time. يجب أن تبقى جالسا لفترة طويلة. But when you travel by car or by bus, you can rest from time to time. And the last one, why do you think people should check in 1 hour before departure time? I think to make sure لكي يتأكدوا that their reservation and the flight have not been cancelled. لنتأكد أن الحجز أو الرحلة نفسها لم تلغى. I want you to think and give me your own answers. Okay. That's all for today. Thank you, grade 7. See you in next videos.